It's not started. Great. Let me share my screen. Okay. That's totally fine. Okay. Now, today we will study what is database. The term referred to DB, which is called database. Database. So, but before jump into the database concept, let's understand what is data. Why we use the term data.
Furqan, would it be possible to have the background, the board as white?
Okay, I guess it was looking, okay, let me check it. I guess this is an online board, so I don't think so that it has whiteboard. I access it through the browser, but let me check from the setting.
Yeah, if that's possible.
Let's take a new board. Okay, is it?
Beautiful.
Okay. Let me take this pen and brush. It will be very good. Okay. Yeah, Talash, do you want to say something?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
But before studying database, let's discuss a little bit information about the term data itself. That what is data? Any fact or information which you're seeing and dealing with that is called data. Now, if we come to the definition term, data is collection of a distinct small unit of information, or we can say it's a variety of form of information like text, number, media, byte, etc. that we stored in some piece of digital platform, or we keep it in our manual books. That's called data or information. Now, these words come from where? This word come from the word datum. The spell D-A-T-U-M. Datum. Datum is a single form of data. We can say to a single unit of information datum, but if we come to more specific, that in a plural form of the data, then we call it data. You might use Excel. You storing the records in Excel. Each of individual name is a datum, but a collection of name is data. You store contacts in your mobile phone. Each single contact is a datum, but bunch of contacts is data. That's what I was expecting about the data. Now let's jump into the database concept. That what is database? Let's talk about database. Let me okay, great. Something is processing. Let me do it undo.
Furqan, is it working properly, or you can use the pen?
This is an online Dashboard, that's why it's lagging a lot. Let me use my pen.
Yeah, and did your writing pad arrived?
Yeah, it's totally arrived. It needs some little bit configuration with my system, so
Okay.
I just received it last night.
Okay.
Okay, now we'll move ahead with the text. Now we will understand what is database. Database. The term referred to the base of the data. It means that collection of information which you're storing in a single platform or container. Inside a container, inside your telephone, inside your computer is called database. Like, suppose, for example, I'm storing my contacts inside what? Inside my mobile phone. Inside my phone. I'm storing movies, video, lectures inside my PC. I'm storing or uploading the recording of the every session that we are studying or we are learning inside Google Drive. GD, that will be short form for Google Drive. So each and every unit that we are storing a piece of information or any records inside that is called database. Now, if we come to the term of definition, a database is an organized collection of data so that it can be easily accessed and managed. With the help of database, we can organize our data in format of a table, rows, columns, or index wise as well. We can handle it. That was all about the database. Now, let's jump into the main purpose of the database. The main purpose of the database is the main purpose of database is that it operates the large amount of information by storing, retrieving, and managing it. So main purpose is what? It stores the data for us. We can retrieve the data with the help of what? With the help of database. And we can do what? We can, after store retrieve, we can also do the management of that. We can manage it as well. Manage it what? The stored information with the help of what? With the help of a database. We have many dynamic database in the world. Like suppose, for example, we can take example of a Facebook. Let me clear the screen.
Furqan, before can you undo it before you? I want the
You want it to,
screenshots of these.
yeah, you want
Yeah.
it to come inside a note. Yeah, let me do it in a clearer way. I will do it after the class. So because I didn't configure my notepad with the computer, that's why I want it to come clear.
Okay.
Yeah, I will
Because
do it.
that's needed.
Yeah, the remaining classes note as well remaining, so I will make that also.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no worries at all. You're welcome. Now let's take an example of Facebook. Let me bring login, Facebook login right here. Facebook sign up or login we can take. It's a good example. Now take the snapshot of that. That is cool. Copy. Let's close the snappy. No. And let's paste it in here, right here. Let me bring it in the center side. A little bit zoom it out. Okay, that's great. Now, Facebook is a big database in the world. How they can store, they can manage their data with the help of what? With the help of form that they generate. For example, if you want to create account with the Facebook, you need to do the registration with the sign up page. Now, this registration itself, these data is storing somewhere inside their computers. Now, suppose you're storing your first name. This first name is a record, like you're generating data inside that. You're writing your name. Your last name is another data. Your mobile number is next section of data. Everything that you can see inside that, these are all data which we see. Now let me undo it. Now whenever you fill the form, you fill all of these information, and whenever you hit the word sign up button, there will be a request generated for you. All of the information will be gathered in one bucket, inside one bucket, and this will, the request will be sent to where? To some server or supercomputer which is located in USA, inside one of the state of the USA. So inside that server, we have one storage that storing what? Information of the registration form. Whatever data comes from last and first name, that will be storing inside that database. These requests will be storing inside that. After that, they will provide you with what? With the login page. Now, after registering myself inside that, they will provide us with what? With the login page. So inside login page, what we have? We have username only and password. So now the point is here that whatever amount of data that you store inside here, from there, they will take your username, your name, and your password, and they will match it. Whenever you fill your information inside username and password, the request will again send to Facebook server, Facebook login or Facebook registration database. Inside that, they will compare. Just look around here. They will compare that your name is equal to the name which is stored in the database. Great. Your password is equal to the password which is stored inside the registration server or database. That's fine. They will let you, or they will let you in, go to landing page. They will navigate you to the where? To landing page. That is the example of Facebook that we can take, that it's a big brand or it's a big database in the world that we can say that billions of users are using every day and every second. Now the question is clear, guys, that what is database? What are we doing with the database? Any question till this point we have?
Thank you, Teacher Talash. It's clear.
Okay, great.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Now let's jump in to next concept that, okay, we understand what is database. Now let's understand its properties, functionalities, what kind of term and terminology we are using inside that, what is actually DBMS. Now we will studying DBMS. That will be database, DBMS. It stands for database management system. This DBMS is nothing but a software that works or manage your data in a format of what? In a format of rows and columns. Like whenever we study database or DBMS, we will be storing our data in a format of what? In a format of rows and columns. Whatever you see in here in DBMS, the data will look like this. Whenever you fetch the data, you insert the data, and whenever you select all of them and display it, the format will look like this. That here you will have name section, ID section, number, email, phone number, whatever data you want to insert, you can store it in this format. And you will insert the records inside these column or these cells. I mean to say that it will looks like this. This was about DBMS. It is what? It is a management software for what? For database. Like we had Jira for what? For Agile. Now for databases, we need a software which is called DBMS. Now inside DBMS, we need to talk with the DBMS because DBMS is a software. It is what? It is nothing but software. Okay. It is a management software. So what should we do now to talk with this management software? We have one specific language for that, to talk with what? To talk with the database. That specific language is called SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. SQL. Now, before jumping to SQL, let's consider one example. Suppose you have a basement. This is your basement that you store your logistic stuffs inside that. Inside that, we have foods, we have safety, as much as stuffs, we have uniforms. Consider it that this is what? This is the company basement that everything we are storing inside that, or we can say it's a storeroom of the company. Now, we assign one person to keep the track of stuffs which is inside what? Which is inside this basement or this store room. Now, the point is here that I'm an employee. I approach who? I approach this person. He is responsible for what? For this basement. That whatever stuff I need to ask this person. Now, if I come to this, I will ask him, hey, I need food. Can you give me foods? I need to cook for the other employees. Now, he will do what? He will get the stuffs according to my need. That which type of foods I need: beans, I need salad, salts, I need oil. So he will bring it to me and give it to me. Now, if we see in a term of database and in term of technologies, this basement is at DBMS. we can say this basement is what? It is DBMS. This person is who? This person is SQL. And that this person is who? This is a user, end user that needs the information to retrieve it from DBMS software. Now, I cannot talk directly with DBMS. I need to talk with DBMS through what? Through SQL language. This language is designed for talking with what? With the databases. Now, for example, now point is here that it's he SQL is the translator between me and DBMS software. Till this point is clear. Any question do we have till this point? Okay, great.
Sorry, sir. I have
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah, sure, please.
Can you repeat one more time the SQL?
Yeah, sure, why not? Of course, I
Thank
will.
you.
Let me take one other example and let me draw it clearly. Suppose, take an example of what? Take an example of a library. Okay. Inside library, you store what? Inside library, sorry, let me undo it. Inside library, we store what? We store books. But this library, we assign one person that hold the position of librarian. He is responsible for these books which are inside library. Okay, now the students will come and approach this librarian. They will ask her that, ma'am, I need CS book, I need math book, I need biology, I need like some other name, etc. So we need these books. Okay, the record is now registered with who? The record of these book is registered with this librarian. He knows that, she knows that where are these books stored, where are these books are located actually. She will do it. She will bring each book from their section and hand over it back to these students. Now the question, the point is here that how we can relate this scenario, this pictorial, this diagram with the database DBMS and SQL. You take an example that you are a user that are requesting some website of books. Now consider it as a web. This librarian is the landing page of that website for you. This will be the landing page of that website for you. Inside that, they display the list of books for you. This will be the list of books that they display in the landing page. Now, you access this through your PC, this landing page. Now, whenever in here, we have one button that request or buy a book or take it by rent, okay, or download it for free. Whenever you click on buy a book, the record will erase that, okay, the request generated that this person from this PC request which book? This CS book. Now the question is that how they gonna talk that this is the front part of the website, how the person, the website know that this person request CS book. This will be only listed or done by the help of SQL. SQL is stand for Structured Query Language. Structured Query Language. Basically, we can say that it is the language of database. With the help of SQL, we can talk with the online databases, we can talk with offline databases, we can talk with any kind of databases with the help of SQL language. Now the request generated and they ask for CS book. So we write the logic function like this, that whenever they click on this book, we need to run an SQL query that it must bring the list of CS books and display it for what? For this user. Whenever we hit that show button or buy button, they need to display the list of all CS books, version 1, version 2, version 3, whatever. Now this listing will be done by what? By the help of SQL. Hope your question is clear, Sonia.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. I got it.
Welcome. Okay, let's see the chat box. If we have any other questions, SQL is used to communicate with the data. Yes, Feroz, SQL is used to communicate with the databases. This was the example of the databases that we took. Now, let's jump in. Let me clear the screen again.
Furqan, at the end, allow me like around 5-6 minutes to, provide some concluding short videos on from data to database to SQL to DBMS.
Definitely,
Yeah.
Talash, of course. That will be very helpful. Okay, now we have a lots of database languages. We have a lots of DBMS languages that they can operate with us. We can name some of them, like, first of all, the mother of them is SQL. Next, we have NoSQL. Another, we have MongoDB. Next, we can say that Cassandra. And many more, we can name it. These are the example of the database languages that are popular in the world. But among those, which is very strong and very popular, is SQL that we gonna study in this boot camp. Okay, after that, we don't need with these languages because these languages used for different purposes. Like NoSQL are used for big queries inside joint tech company like Google, Facebook. MongoDB is used for some other technologies like React.js, Node.js. We don't need to touch this. Cassandra is used by the Facebook for retrieving big amount of information. These stuffs we don't need to study because all of them, NoSQL, Cassandra, and MongoDB, are derived from the logic and base of the SQL. We need to study the mother of them. If you understand SQL, you will get to know everything about all of the databases in the world. Now, in next step, how we gonna practice this SQL with the help of what DBMS? We gonna study this SQL with the help of MySQL DBMS. MySQL is a DBMS. MySQL is a database management software, which is made by what? By who? By Microsoft. They had a MySQL workbench that they provide facilities for the user to interact with the databases, to work with that. And with the inside MySQL, you only use SQL language itself. You don't need to use any other languages. These were all about the database, MySQL, and SQL. And our target will be what? Our target of the study will be for as a DBMS part, we will be studying MySQL Workbench. And the language that we are using for that will be SQL, Structured Query Language. Any questions? Point is clear? That what we're gonna study? Okay, great. Now for that, we need to install some sort of software. For that, we need to install MySQL installer. We need to install what? We need to install some other config. We do some other configuration as well. So for that, let's follow it with me. Let me stop my sharing for a minute. Let me check it that whether my softwares are downloaded or not. Just give me a moment. Let me download the item. Okay, great. Now let's move back to our screen. Let me reshare my screen again. Okay, that's totally fine. I downloaded some specific software from the internet. I will share it with you people inside the Google Drive folder, and I will show you how to download those software as well. But as of now, you need to know that how we will install that software. First of all, you have to understand that. Let's go to my computer. Inside download section, as of now we downloaded only MySQL installer and Microsoft Visual Studio software. So for that, I need to install first what? I need to install first MySQL community version. I will double click on that. It will take some time. Let's wait for that. I will share this files with you people inside Google Drive. No worries at all. Just wait and watch the installation process. Once we're done with the installation, I will show you the right way that how you're going to download this software from the internet, because the weight of that software is too much high and it will take a lot of time for me to download it. Yeah, it's already in recording mode. It's already in recording mode. Let's wait for a second because the community version is a little bit heavy. It puts the process a lot on my computer. Yes, sure, Feroz. You people need MySQL Workbench. I will show you the right way that how you have to download the Workbench. No worries at all. Just wait for installation first. Then we're gonna go for the downloading section. Okay. It needs to allow. I allow it. Okay. Now they gathered the information, required information that what other tools they need to install alongside with this MySQL Workbench or community version. Okay, let's wait for a second. That will do the process. Yeah. Here are the screen pop-ups, MySQL installer 1.6. Okay. Here we are. Okay. In this section, you can see MySQL that we have connector J, connector net, simple example. These are the versions of SQL that we can see. Alongside that, we can select any of these versions. I will select 8.0.31, or I can select this one. Reconfig it needs, but I will select the third one. So I will click on the product home catalog. If you can see, we have one installer link in here. I will click on that. They will redirect me to page. Okay. Now from here itself, I select the 32-bit installer. So from here I will select I will go with the 32-bit installer. So I will click on download. No. Now after that, you need to do what? You don't need to sign up or log in for anything. You just come and see here we have no things, just start my download. Click on that. The download will erase here. Click on this. Okay, let's wait for a second. They will prepare from MySQL installer. Okay. Here they say that automatically close application attempts to restart them from setup is complete. Okay, do not close the application reboot a reboot may require. Okay, I will click on okay. I'll click on again rewatch. Only one instance of MySQL install for Windows can be run at a time. Okay. Do not close. I'll click on OK. That requires a lot of configuration. Click on OK. The installer is already run. Okay. Now I'll do what? I will click on add. Now we reach to that section. Now from here itself, you need to do what? you need to do the installation. Now let me make the screen bigger so it will not work. So from here, you need to install the MySQL servers. If you click on that and if you go, you have a lots of things inside that. Make sure that all of these things are configured. Yeah, we have Workbench, MySQL Workbench 8. We'll go with the application itself. Okay. Now let's do what? Let's click on that. These are the available product. These are the product that we need to install. Okay, and here we have a message. Please select the product you would like to install on this computer. I will select the application. Okay, select the product, edit, MySQL application, 32-bit, filter. I'll click on that. Why this is not appearing? If I click on download section, it will not work. Okay, great. It's not working. Let me close this section again. Let me launch it again. Okay, here we are. Whenever you download that installer, come back and click on next. And here you will see the versions. So we need to do what? We need to do the basic. You can select this one. They already take it that you can download or connect this one. So I select the version 8.0.33. I will click on next button. I will click on execute. They will start the downloading right there. I will wait for a second. They will download their required configuration. Let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes. It's reached to 63%. Okay, everything is set up. Let's wait for 1 minute more. They will be checking, upgrading their requirement configuration. Okay, all is good. Now I click on next button. After they download and install the required configuration, so the next button will appear. Click on that. Okay. Next. Okay. Check if there are any feature installed that need to configuration. I will click on execute. Let's wait for a second. The configuration for simple and example was successfully finished. Okay, I will click on finish. Next, let's click on next. Copy to log clipboard. Okay, I will click on finish. Everything is set. Now let's select this one. Click on add. Again, it's not working. Okay, let's do another thing. Let's move back. Let's cancel it. Yeah. We add the connector. Okay. I don't know why it's giving me error. I installed it once, but I don't know what's the problem with the configuration. Let me cancel it again. Let me click on configuration. Okay. Modify upgrade. Let's click on add. Let's click on that. Okay. I guess it needs configuration. But why it needs configuration? I already installed it. Okay, let me select this one. Okay, it's also not working. Okay, what do we do, guys? Just we will do, I will check it with my laptop configuration. I guess my laptop configuration is not set with the MySQL workbench. So I will do what? I will make the configuration ready. I will check the problem where it causes. So around tomorrow, we'll do the installation again. Now let's jump in to question section. Do we have any questions till this point? Let's make
Furqan,
yeah.
some of our participants, did you guys started setting up or not? Our participants are only watching right now, or did they?
Yeah, no, they are
already
watching
started?
right now only.
Okay.
Let's do. I guess my computer has some problem with the workbench configuration. I need to check up with that. It needs a C++ installer for that. Okay.
So the point is, Furqan, if we can do it, because it's not only you, but many of our participants will run into the same problem. If we can do it now, if anyone runs into the issue, they can also take a
Yeah,
look
sure.
into
Why
it.
not? If anyone runs, they can share their screen. No worries.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can I share any screen? Or
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
like if you want, I'm more than happy to share my screen. We can run it.
You run it. Oh, great. Yeah, Masood, can you share
No,
your
I did. I'm sorry, I didn't run it. I go ahead and share my screen, and we can do it so
Oh.
everybody can
Yeah,
watch.
sure, Masood. Sure.
Yeah.
Share your screen, please.
Thank you so much.
I don't know what's the problem with my computer today, but let me check it.
Did my screen came through?
Yeah, we can see your screen,
Okay.
Masood.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, if you want, you can go and take the control.
No,
If
go
you
to
want, I
browser.
can do it. It's
Okay, go to browser.
okay.
Click on search for MySQL Workbench.
Go to Google and then
Search for MySQL Workbench. Yeah, now click on that first link. Great. Now you navigate it to this page. Okay, from here, we need to install the workbench itself only. So if you can see, guys, on the left side, we have a bunch of their versions like Enterprise Edition, Datasheet PDF, Technical Speak. We don't need to do anything with that. Just click on Download Now button. It's appear in the middle center. Yeah, download now. You're navigated to this section. If you are a Mac user, you need to select your computer specification. So for that, click on Microsoft Windows drop-down, Masood. Click on this. Okay, wait for a second. If you're an Ubuntu Linux user, you have to select from your operating system according to your need. So we are using Windows, so we need to go with the Microsoft Windows. So you're good to go. Select Microsoft Windows, Masood. Okay, now come a little bit down, scroll it down. Yeah, scroll it down. And here in this section, we have two parts. One MySQL install and MIS go to download page section we have, or one we have other downloads, so Windows MIS installer 64-bit. So we will do it. We'll do go to download page. Click on that download page. No, upper. Yeah,
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, down.
No, upper one. Go to download. Okay, go good. You're good to go. Okay, now click on no thanks and just start download.
I'm just waiting for others to follow.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, your download is actually completed, I guess. Now open the file. Okay, now you need to click on what? Click on next button. Yeah, click on next button. Let's click on next. Great. Okay. And here we have two sections, guys. One, we have all program feature will be installed, required the most disk space. One is custom. Choose which program feature you want to install and where they will be installed, recommended for advanced user. So you can go with the complete. They will install everything in your computer, but it needs a little bit space. But if you want to do customization, so you can select the custom section as well. But as of now, we can go with the complete section. Yeah, click on next.
I'm sorry, which one you say to?
Yeah, click on next. It is already selected, Masood. Click on next. Okay, now click on install. Yeah, let's wait for 1 to 2 minutes for configuration and installation of the workbench.
Well, on top of everything, thank you so much with the speed of the internet in Afghanistan. We are still working and all that stuff. Yeah, thank you for that, because the speed here is crazy, fast.
Yeah, a setup has finished installing MySQL Workbench. So now click on finish. Yeah, it will launch. Okay. Now we have the screen for Workbench here itself. Okay, we have browser documentation, we have read blog, we have discussed on the form section. We don't need to do anything with these stuff. Now the thing is that, can you see on the top left side of the screen, we have menus like file, edit, view, database, these things. Okay, just do one thing, click on that file. Let's see whether you download the right one or no. Okay, can you click on the new model, Control N? Click on the new model. Here we are, guys. We did the installation successfully. You're good to go, Masood. Everyone follow the same steps. You can download it like this. You're good to go. Your MySQL workbench is set up. Okay. Anyone else who are facing this problem?
I have a Mac laptop.
Yeah.
Can I share my screen and do it?
Yeah, sure. Masood, you're good to go. Now you can stop your sharing. We will be seeing the Sonia computers screen.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're most welcome. No worries, Sardar. You can see and follow up the video as well. Okay, share your screen, Sonia.
Okay.
Let's see what does Mac user have issue. Okay, now click on download now section, Sonia. Yeah, click on this. Let's see what's the problem. Now find the download. Yeah, you're good to go. Now, as it's already selected your OS is a MacBook M chip or it's Intel chip. It has. Which chip you're using?
I don't know, sir.
Okay, which version? It is MacBook Pro 14 Pro Max or it's a MacBook Pro? It's a new model or
MacBook
it's an old
Pro.
model?
As MacBook Pro, that's it.
Okay, it's MacBook Pro. I guess you're using, okay, no worries at all. Just do one thing. DMG drive archive. Okay, download the first one, this first link. Download, yeah, download this one. Click on download. Let's see. Now, no thanks. Just start my download. What it says? Yeah, allow it. Bring the download section. Where did you download the setup file?
Here down. So still waiting for download.
Okay.
If you see a little bit in here
Yeah, I can
by
see.
the Google Chrome. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Okay, I guess the download is completed. Click on that section. Okay. Can you make the screen a little bit wider? Yeah, that's cool. Okay. MySQL Workbench. What does it say? How you install manually your software inside computer? Now drag and drop it, I guess. It needs drag and drop. Yeah, no, drag the workbench inside application. Yeah. Yeah, let it wait a little bit so that it copies the workbench to application folder. Okay, now navigate to application folder.
I don't know where it goes.
Yeah,
it's right there
double
on
click on
the
this.
left. On the left where it says applications. Yep. Third one. Yep.
Okay.
Here you are. Can you find the workbench icon? Yeah, you are MySQL workbench beside the music. Can you see beside the music?
Yes.
Double click on that. Okay, you can't open the application MySQL Workbench because this application is not supported on this Mac. Okay, this is not supported for the specific user. Okay, just copy there. Copy this message. Can you copy it? All of the Mac users are facing same problem.
Okay, I did copy.
I'm
Okay,
actually
just go to
working
your
on
browser.
this.
Go to your browser. Okay. Google Chrome browser. Yeah, it's okay. Safari is also okay. Just copy and paste it in the search box of your Safari. Yeah, just open
Can I
it.
go another page?
Yeah. Just get to another page in Safari. Yeah, new tab. Click on that and paste that message.
Google?
Yeah, paste it right here in search box. Now hit the enter and search. Select this one. Yeah. Now on the first link, click on the first link, Stack Overflow. Can you see? No. A little bit down, the second one. Click on Stack Overflow.
This one?
Yeah, click on that. Now here, many of the peoples are facing the same issue. Now your duty is just accept all the cookies, just remove that section. Yeah. Now come a little bit down and see the solutions that what people suggest for us. Scroll it down a little bit. Go scroll it down easily. Okay.
Furqan, for that, we actually did you guys focus on the brew shell as well or no? With the Mac OS, we need a brew shell. Do you guys know? I'll quickly share a video as well for our Mac
Yeah,
users.
no
That's a
worries. For
little
Mac
bit.
user, we will do some other configuration next day. No worries at all, because it needs a lot of configuration for Mac user. So let's watch this one if we find any solution for that. Okay, I solved it. We don't have any solution right here. Just scroll it up a little bit. Again, scroll up, scroll it up. Yeah, go scroll it.
I think she got to check the operating system on her Mac on about this.
Yeah,
and
wait,
see if she
wait,
has a
right
chipset.
here. Wait, Sonia, right here. Wait. Yeah, from here itself, you can check your versions. How are you gonna check your version? Go to System Performance, Security and Privacy, and click Open Anyway. Go to your System Performance.
It's not allowing me to open.
No. Don't click on that. Go to your computer desktop and open your computer setting. Yeah, minimize the step. Don't close it. Yeah. Open System Performance.
You mean system
Yeah, click on
setting?
setting. Yeah, find the System Performance. You can search it easily. System preference. Sorry, it was not performance, preference. Someone says that he find it. Okay, you find it. Mr. Hamdard, can you help with Sonia?
How we spell the system?
Preference, P-R-E-F-E-R.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't find it. Okay, anyone's Mac user, from which section we can find system preference? Because I'm not a Mac user and I don't know, find it from where. Okay, Unmute yourself, please.
If she goes to settings, you can find it there.
Louder, please.
You said that if you go to the setting, you can find it.
Okay.
But what setting?
Yeah, Sonia, just erase the search. Go to your setting, erase the search. Yeah, here you are in setting. So system preference. Okay, you don't need to. Come down, parents. Okay, I guess we don't find it. So do one thing, Sonia, stop your sharing.
Okay.
Yeah, stop your sharing. Just you will do what for window user, all of you just see that how Masood installed. I will do one thing. Talash also did share something on the group. I will do one thing. I will make sure that first I will check with my computer profile configuration that what's the problem. After that, tomorrow we're gonna do the installation again, and we will see that what problems we are facing and how we have to tackle and how we will tackle that problem. Okay, no worries at all. And for Mac user, I will make one specific video and I will find some specific video for the configuration setting and I will guide them through that. No worries at all.
Okay, thank you, sir.
System preferences in app Mac, when you click on that Apple icon.
That's fine.
Yeah, sure, Talash, you can share the video.
Thank you.
Yeah, almost.
Okay, just let's go. Let's watch this nice video. It's like only a short video for 2-3 minutes. Let's see, maybe share sound. Let's go. Please do let me know if you are able to hear the sound as well. What is data?
Data means.
You guys can hear?
Yeah, sure.
Please confirm. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's give it a shot. Enjoy it.
Zeros and ones and yeses and nos.
A lot of numbers, a lot of statistics.
Every information possibly that you can imagine, retrieve it.
The first thing that comes to my head is definitely, my phone data.
I know I use data on my phone.
Data, figures, research.
Not really tangible, but information in a computer or a disk or something like that.
Personal information having to do with me, my activities.
I think the world's now becoming based on it, and it's becoming even more important in people's lives when they're learning what it is exactly.
Data is everything. Data is how I get up in the morning. It's how I sleep at night. It's how well I sleep at night. It even informs what I'm going to eat or where I'm going to eat. I look at it for the weekend planning. It tells me when my kids' games are and what's the fastest route to get all over. When we talk about data, we often talk about zettabytes of data or big data analytics, and it's really hard to understand the magnitude or the impact that data may have. The Data and Me series actually takes data and puts it into a very personal perspective. At Western Digital, we're a data technology company, and we really care about capturing and preserving data and how it impacts our lives. Data is powerful because it has the power to cure diseases, to put a man on the moon, and to really inform what our future is going to be like.
When you say the word data to me, it means possibilities, because there's so many different types of data. It can really mean just anything almost.
It means unlimited possibilities of what we could find out.
To me, the word data means information that I can use to make decisions in my life.
Good information. Data is, just kind of the heart of what I breathe every day.
It's something that's been a big part of my life since my daughter was ill. That information is power.
In the new Data and Me series, we're exploring a number of ways that data is getting personal. We'll look at leveraging our own health data through wearables, doctor portals and tools, and even DNA health results. How healthcare is becoming more personalized through health tech, alternate forms of data capture, and precision medicine. DNA data and its impact on families, creating new connections through large databases, and leveraging big data for product development and innovation, creating a more efficient world. So come hear about these stories and more at datamakespossible.com.
Good one, right? Let's take a look into this another short video as well. This is a nice one. You guys would like it.
All are doing fine. You all must have.
Okay. You guys can see the screen, right? And I'm audible as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, mighty tech users. I hope you all are doing fine. You all must have heard about the words database and database management system. Today's video is to give you an idea about data, database, and database management systems. Before moving on to what is database, I would like to tell you a little bit about data. So, what is data? The word data is originated from the word datum. That means single piece of information. It is plural of the word datum. In simple words, data can be facts related to any object in consideration. For example, your name, age, height, weight, etc. are some data related to you. Computer data is information processed or stored by a computer. This information may be in the form of text documents, images, audio clips, software programs, or other types of data. Computer data may be processed by the computer's CPU and is stored in files and folders on the computer's hard disk. A picture, image, file, PDF, etc. can also be considered data. At its most rudimentary level, computer data is a bunch of ones and zeros, known as binary data. Because all computer data is in binary format, it can be created, processed, saved, and stored digitally. This allows data to be transferred from one computer to another, using a network connection or various media devices. It also does not deteriorate over time or lose quality after being used multiple times. So, now you know that what is data. Now we will move on to what is database. A database is a systematic collection of data. They support electronic storage and manipulation of data. Databases make data management easy. You can organize data into tables, rows, columns, and index it to make it easier to find relevant information. Database handlers create a database in such a way that only one set of software program provides access of data to all the users. The main purpose of the database is to operate a large amount of information by storing, retrieving, and managing data. There are many dynamic websites on the World Wide Web nowadays, which are handled through databases. For example, a model that checks the availability of rooms in a hotel. It is an example of a dynamic website that uses a database. Let us discuss another database example. An online telephone directory uses a database to store data of people, phone numbers, and other contact details. Your electricity service provider uses a database to manage billing, client-related issues, handle fault data, etc. Let us also consider Facebook. It needs to store, manipulate, and present data related to members, their friends, member activities, messages, advertisements, and a lot more. We can provide a countless number of examples for the usage of databases. There are many databases available like MySQL, Sybase, Oracle, MongoDB, Informix, PostgreSQL, SQL Server, etc. Modern databases are managed by the Database Management System or DBMS. We will discuss more about databases and the database management systems in upcoming videos. If you want to get a summary of data science and big data, then we have dedicated two and
Did it help?
Yeah, very helpful.
It was good, right?
Absolutely. It looks like everything around us is data.
Everything around us is data, believe it or not. So with the current trends in the AI, so the big war today, like we have been looking in potentially the wars that in the First World War, the Second World War, and currently the competition that world is in it is because of data. So you guys should know this because the current world is fighting over data. You see China, they are sending TikTok. US, they are banning TikTok. US, they have wide presence in all over the world. The
They had a
moment we
balloon
hit
over the
our,
United States
yeah,
to
the
collect
moment we
data.
hit,
Yeah.
and it's data is the future. Whatever we do, you guys heard of AI, right? This tool called Chat GPT. Let me quickly show you guys. Many of you might know this tool called Chat GPT, and I will tell the Chat GPT that, provide me a short script for IT marketing. Bang. See what it's doing. You guys see what it's doing? And this is the future of, we call it, this is the initial stage where AI or artificial intelligence is hitting, right? So think what every single piece of the information that is coming in here, it is what? It is the data that's this tool, Chat GPT, used and gathered all these information throughout all the available data on this net platform, wherever, whomever, whenever they wrote something about, they wrote a script about, for instance, IT marketing, or like, about software automation testing, like we just type it in, like say, what is data base, right? So it's collecting all the data from somewhere, and this is the future. It reads our behavior. As how many of you have been to a store, and even if you did not buy anything from that store, you headed back home, they realized that, Mr. Talash was in that store and what products that store sells commonly. And based on that, they identify. The moment you buy something and you pay your, chip your credit card, or you buy something via Amazon, you are done, right? Your data has been retrieved looking in, even if when you are heading for a coffee at 8 a.m. To a Starbucks and you get that one, they actually read your behavior. In the current world of economics, there is a concept called microeconomy. And in the microeconomy, there is a particular uh, portion of the study of human mind, like they call it neuroeconomics. And this data today that reads the behavior and the neuro of every single human, and then they go and jump into the market. How many of you go and buy something, first think of its price? Do you guys think of its price, or first of all, you think of whether you like it or not? Basically, first of all, you are judging your behavior provides you like whether we like it or not, and then we are talking about the price, and then we say, oh, the price is too high and I'm not able to afford it, I can't buy it. So in today's world, data is everything, from AI to data analysis for the future of technology, our human behavior, our economic markets. Everything is damned into data, and that is the war. If China wins, they will play. Do you guys know about the 5G technology? Right now, there is only a game. Every tower says communication company says that we have 5G. That's not 5G actually. That's LTE. If you take a look into your phones. So the 5G war is upcoming war. It's not a $1 billion industry. It's not only, so whoever wins the 5G war, whether it's China through they have uh, Huawei, or any other American company, they will most likely have around $500 billion market in coming years if they or whomever is able to win that market. So it's all because if you have 5G, right, internet, then what does it mean? You have faster data, transferring data, retrieving possibilities, and you get a lot of data here and there. So now we are moving into the self-driving vehicles, right? Tesla, unmanned vehicles. It's spreading everywhere today, and that's based on the data. It needs that 5G to fasterly process everything. So understand the importance of data in our present life and even in our future life. That was a brief from my side. It didn't had a lot into technical stuff, but a brief into uh, the business side of the importance of data. And as a practitioner who did work, when you start working with big data, I've been working with companies with at least 20, 30 million clients data, and they were showing every day millions of them were dealing with stuff. For instance, take a look into a DMV, right? Every single day there is an accident. There is number plates need to be changed, license, permits, driving license, these vehicle permits and everything. And for even 51 states, I was in a project where I was dealing with all the data for 51 states, and it's a lot of data to deal with. So this database, particularly MySQL, is one of the strongest to deal with. We will learn as much as is needed to be on the test side of it, not in this as being a software developer, but you guys will learn how it's being used as a software tester. All good, guys. See you all. I did share a couple of videos on how to install the MySQL on Mac OS as well, and as well on Microsoft on Windows as well. So take a look into it, and we will not move ahead unless everyone is all set. Thank you very much for your time, and have a good day. Furqan, back to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Talash. Guys, just we familiarize ourselves with the concept of data in database. Tomorrow onward, we will do the installation. Then after installation, we will start writing scripts inside the database. Thank you so much for joining in today's session. So we'll join tomorrow, same time. Have a great day.